Scientists have discovered a metal probe in space, stretching several hundred meters in length. No one can explain where it came from or where it's headed. However, what people are most curious about now is what's inside this probe. After using the spacecraft's gravitational pull to successfully capture the probe, 6 giant hooks connected by nanothreads extended from the ship, slowly drifting toward the probe. However, due to an error by Operator 2, the corresponding hook not only veered off course during the maneuver, but unfortunately got tangled with the other hooks as well. This situation infuriated the recovery officer in charge because, if the mission failed, he would be held responsible for endangering the lives of everyone on board. Fortunately, after some adjustments, the 6 hooks were soon released again. Having learned from the previous failure, everyone was extremely careful this time. In the end, they succeeded in capturing the probe and carefully towing it back to the spacecraft. The crew eagerly examined the mysterious object. The probe was smooth all over, and beneath its silvery exterior, there were no visible doors or windows. Even more bizarre, after conducting isotopic analysis, they discovered that the materials of the probe exceeded any known elements in human science, meaning this object could not have been created by humans. The situation was dire. Captain Dezhuang, upon hearing this, was left dumbfounded. However, he still ordered the experts to do whatever it took to open the probe, as the contents could potentially determine the fate of the entire space colony. It turns out that 2 years ago, this spacecraft, named Aniara, was carrying thousands of passengers on their way to a human colony on Mars. If all went according to plan, the ship would reach Mars in 3 months, and all passengers would start a new life there. However, during the journey, the spacecraft unexpectedly encountered a massive amount of space debris. Although the captain immediately ordered the pilot to take evasive action, a screw less than 2 centimeters in diameter struck the spacecraft's reactor, causing a breach. To prevent the ship from being destroyed and everyone on board from dying, they were forced to release all the fuel from the reactor. To make matters worse, the evasive maneuver caused the ship to veer off its planned course. In other words, they were now drifting, like a ship without a captain, uncontrollably heading deeper into the vast, uncharted reaches of space.